Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB The Show has baseball from Progressive Field. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Oakland A's and the Cleveland Indians. Indians baseball now. Britt Wheatley gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
In now, Lon Santana, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Dan, here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I think Brendan Belt is a guy to watch out for. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Now to the plate, Danny Rossi, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Sent on the ground out to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
A nice way to start a new series, Giro. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
Cole leads off first with 1 away. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Here's another 1-2. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Oakland is on top in this one, 1-0. Oliver Trayer will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Derek Gaines. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. All straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt, and the throw is there to record the first out. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
So coming to the plate, Francisco Lindor. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Hard on the ground toward short.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
Into the box, Will Tyson drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters. So stepping in, Omar Guerrero, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Lindor on second, Connolly on at first with 2 down. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And Dan, D-Row, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Two and two. Here it is. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Lindor ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate. We're all square and 1 apiece.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez down the first baseline. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2 and 2. The 2-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Well, and he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Tyson racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Some guys have pull power and that's it, but then there are guys like this who have power on all fields. What a threat. Take a look here. He generates so much back speed with his lower half to his arms. It looks like he just flicks the bat at this thing.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And guys, taking a look at this, this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Coming in for his first at bat, Bert Hirsch, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Runners are at first and third, one away. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2 and it gets him out of the inning. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On now to the bottom of the second, all tied at 1-1. In now for Cleveland, Caden Leach. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult a play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. To short, hit hard. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now in the box, Derek Gaines, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-1 home. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Leach on third. James over at second. Guerrero at first with no outs. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. Settling in now, Francisco Lindor. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. The set and the 1-1. Line toward right center. And that'll get down out there. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Stepping in, Patrick Connolly trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. 2 out with the man at first. And there he goes toward second. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and a runner left. We've played 2 full. The Indians on top, 3-1. At the plate, Delman Ladd, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Weekly hit to third. Ramirez gonna have to hurry. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan Santana.
So striding in, Juan Santana. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1-2 now. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Gaines. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Danny Rossi.
Standing in, Danny Rossi. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
So a solid single to left, and that gives him a multi-hit game here tonight. And that's a good time to check out our A's leaderboard, and it shows that he currently ranks third on the squad in that department. Digging in, Todd Coe. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful from the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1 into the box now. Will Tyson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away. A reminder that we'll have Cleveland Indians baseball for you all season long on the show as you get a look right there at the Tribe's upcoming schedule over the next 7 days. Striding in for the Indians, Omar Guerrero. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Onto the home run porch and gone. So a solo shot down the line in left. Third home run for him on the year, and the Tribe have opened it up to 4-1.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
In now, Jose Ramirez. Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so
Now
a good
batting,
job there
center
of exploiting
fielder,
that. That can be
J.D.
real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Hit Weekly back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Indians add to their lead thanks to this solo home run. We're through 3 here by the lake. It's now 4-1 in favor of the Indians. Leading off the inning, Fletcher Wetzel, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. The 1-2. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swing and a soft liner. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the 4th.
Up next for Oakland, the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
The 1-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way
The center
behind him
fielder,
when the
number
swing
14,
came through the zone. I have to
PK
think he was looking for something
Hernandez.
off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, PK Hernandez. Ripped down the line, but foul. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the...
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. They trail it 4-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Indians' offense with Cleveland's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready now, Lee James. He singled his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Well, Matt, as we take a look
Now
at his
back,
line
the
here, he
designated
might not
hitter,
know all the specifics,
Gary
but he knows he
Guerrero.
hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Step on the bag for one. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away
batting,
now.
Right fielder, Derek Gaines.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Derek Gaines. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Indians fail to score, but they lead it 4-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the A's offense with Oakland's manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now at the plate, Derek Pringle. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping
Now
the
batting,
front side in. Not
number
easy on a
16.
curveball. Would have been easy to throw to front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
He loses him on ball 4.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome.
Now batting, catcher, Delman.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. This is foul right side. The 2-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Digging in once again, Lon Santana. He flew out in his last at-bat. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Pringle is on his way home. He scores as the lead is cut to 4-2 now. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Now batting.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are 1 solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
2-2.
Hirsch at third. Santana at second with 1 away. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing
Now
at that
batting.
one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Now the 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
And he fouls this one off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Fouled off. The set and the 2-2 fouled away. 3 runs already home here. And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put in an end to the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 4-4. So here's Francisco Lindor now. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Hernandez patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
The batter, number 8.
Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Coming to the plate now, Patrick Connolly. The 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. Number 17 for him on the season as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Into the box, Will Tyson. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Stepping in now, Omar Guerrero. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And that one is gone! Shot here to straightaway right field, his second of the game, and it's now 6-4. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That hit.
A swing by Ramirez, and this one's soaring to right field. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Solo shot to right center. 4th home run for him on the season, and it's now 7-4. you see the A's manager up out of the dugout on his way toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the fifth after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Jermaine Coburn enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 35, Jermaine Coburn.
In now, Caden Leach. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Coburn, a 5'10" right-hander. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Seven runs, 10 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on.
Now batting, the first
Coming to
baseman,
the plate now,
Lee
Lee James, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Now the payoff pitch home. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. Striding in for Oakland, Brandon Belt, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Ball even at 2-2. The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Grounded down the 3rd baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
the center fielder, number 14.
So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th. And that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Gaines makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A's are gone in order. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Next will be the designated hitter, Jerry Guerrero, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They hold a 7-4 lead. Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings.
Ladies and
Ward
gentlemen,
Machado
your
is
attention,
on to
please.
pitch from the bullpen now to start
pitching
inning
for
number
the
7.
Indians, number 27, Ward Machado.
Leading off the inning, Bert Hirsch, and they'll need him to get something going here. The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now another 2-2. Sinker, 3-2 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have
Now
to
batting,
expect a certain amount of
the
this.
catcher,
There aren't any
Delman.
easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Ladd is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside
right
part,
fielder.
thinking it might be coming again.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can forget about it. This ball is gone.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the A's inch a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. Get up and stretch.
your
Vaughn
attention, please.
Hedrick gets the call
Now
from the
pitching
pen
for
to
the
take over
Athletics,
on the mound and start the
number
home 7th.
29, Vaughn
Trying to
Hedrick.
pick things up where we left off, Patrick Connolly.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat, he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back. Waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now
And I
batting,
thought
left
this might
fielder,
happen based on how
Will
close that play was. They're looking at the
Tyson.
replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision. Standing in now, Will Tyson. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. Well, it took him till the 7th,
Now
but he
back.
gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder.
Tyson, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Now the 2-1 pitch. On a rope to the second baseman. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out.
For Cleveland, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Indians leave one. They're still up 7-5. Carson Smith has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39, Carson Smith.
Leading off the inning, Todd Cole, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Ready with another 2-2. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Our line scorer here from Progressive Field. Tribe leading this one in the 8th as they look to put the finishing touches on a solid home win. Into the box, Fletcher Wetzel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 3-1 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. 5 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. This is pulled into right, and he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out.
The first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Digging in, Brandon Belt. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The A's strand 1. They're down 2, 7-5. Stepping up now, Caden Leach. The 1-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. With this one almost in books. The story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Santana is there to put it away for out number 1.
The batter, the first baseman, Lee.
At the plate, Lee James. High in the air down the right field line. Santana is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jerry Guerrero. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Smoke on the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping into the box, Lonnie Chisenhall will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Lonnie Chisenhall.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Guerrero leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Santana. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. They lead it 7-5. Lonnie Chisenhall will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 9, Lonnie
Gary Reyes comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Gary Reyes.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Derek Pringle, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready. James Yang is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right. 1 out, nobody on.
Yang.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Into the box, Delman Ladd. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a ball lined towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
In now, Lon Santana. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. First and second now, 1 man out. Line hard toward right center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Boy, this looked like it could have been a quick inning and get the first out, and then boom, 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 3 singles, and all of a sudden they're loaded with 1 out.
Yeah, this is execution at its best right here. 1 out. He's still got double play in order. If he can make a pitch, he can get out of it. If he doesn't, crooked number goes up.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball on the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from third. And just like that, it's back to a one-run ball game.
The left fielder.
Stephen Herman will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Hey, with that base hit right there, that's his third run batted into the game.
Yeah, he's the reason, Dan, they're even in this one to begin with. He's kept his team together with a great approach, finding his third RBI of the day.
So we got him looking there. Todd Ho goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. And now this relatively sparse crowd comes to their feet one final time. Last strike now for Oakland. And he fouls this one off. Struck him out. So a great job of working out a certain danger as he strands the possible tying and winning runs on base. And the ball game is over.
Wow, that 9th inning was unbelievable. They load the bases with the tying run at third and the go-ahead run on second, but they can't find a way to bring them home. So close, but yet so far.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Cleveland get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Britt Wheatley wins his 3rd of the season. Gary Reyes records the save, his 10th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.